Good afternoon, world, from General Luna. We are upstairs having lunch at the Tipsy Parrot, one of our favourite restaurants here in town. Really cool. It's a bar, but they also have amazing vegan food, and it belongs to one of our friends. Cool location for people watching. See the local life going about its business. We're playing I Spy with Story. She's been trying to work it out for ages. So we were thinking about going to Surigao Beach Resort because we still have vouchers left over from Sacha's birthday, but it's so busy these days. No, it doesn't look it right now. Surigao Island definitely has upped its tourist game in the last few months. We actually just renewed our visas in town. You can do that now. You didn't used to be able to do that before. You'd have to go all the way over to Surigao City on the boat. Super hassle, but now they come here the first week of every month, and you can do your visa here in General Luna. So this is the first time we tried it out. We've already sorted that, and yeah, we're good to go for more time here in the Philippines. Let me show you what we have for lunch today. Look at these epic plates. It looks
amazing, isn't it?
It looks really good, yeah.
This is a tofu, mushroom, quinoa, lettuce cup.
It's very rare to get high quality greens on Surigao Island, so to find a place that does a salad like this, a vegan salad with tofu, no meat, is actually more rare than you would think.
Yes, this looks really good. It smells delicious too.
It does, yes.
Yum, yum.
Story has a really thick mango shake, which is almost like an ice cream, isn't it? Yep. And some pita bread with hummus there, all homemade, and some beautiful roasted new potatoes. We are all super hungry right now. We haven't actually had any breakfast, so I'm looking forward to this. And I wanted to thank you guys massively for subscribing to Poppy's new YouTube channel. Within half a day, she has over 1,300 subscribers, which is crazy considering her first video isn't even released yet. But it is really exciting for me because it's making me feel more inspired to really get out there. Yeah, she is a star, and get more footage of Poppy and really make some lovely videos of her. Are you enjoying your lunch?
Yes.
Yummy?
Yummy. Especially this mango.
Yeah, it's a meal in itself, isn't
It
it?
looks like banana, but it's actually mango.
Just mangoes, yeah. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, yesterday in the video we announced that we have published Poppy, our Aspen Dogs YouTube channel, and we have scheduled the first video to go up as a premiere this Saturday at 3 o'clock. So you'll be able to watch it alongside us at the same time. And I'm in the process of editing 5 more videos to put up on there, which we've already filmed.
I found it.
You work out the I Spy?
Yeah.
About the man sleeping?
Yeah.
It took you a while to find him, didn't it?
Hard one.
It is hard.
He's up.
He is, and he's wearing a bright green vest, isn't he? Told you you'd find him eventually. Good old I Spy.
It was him. And also it's a man.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a man.
So we really appreciate the support, guys, for Poppy's channel. I'm going to put another link at the bottom of this video, so if you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, go ahead and do so, and I'll put it in the comment as well so you can see that. Poppy's actually at home right now chilling with the air conditioning on, isn't she? She's the only one of us that doesn't need a visa because she's Filipino.
I'm also a dog.
Yes, so she didn't need to come out today. But really the only reason for us to be in town was to get the visa sorted and to have lunch, which is what we're doing now.
This is really nice.
Yeah? It's got a kind of sweetness to the tofu, isn't it?
Yeah, only slightly, but it's nice.
Give you a closer look. You can see the quinoa there. They have mushrooms in there too, and dark green leaves as well. Really good stuff.
I spy with my Y. Something saying A.
Okay, I'll look for it.
Find it is hard.
I'm just having our dessert now. Keto bounty cups, which are delicious. And look how much rain has started. What a contrast from earlier. Everyone's just waiting it out. Excellent news, the shipping cart package has arrived. This is going to have our Easter stuff in it. One thing that is permanently missing from Siargao Island is the ability to buy an Easter egg. Even in Manila, they will not ship Easter eggs to this island for fear that they're going to get cracked or broken, and they don't want to go through the hassle of having loads of people moaning at them for ordering things that don't arrive, or they'll melt. So we order like stuff online from the UK, and also Nanny Sue sends us loads of like Eastery stuff, and sometimes she puts Easter chocolates in there, and 50-50 they might survive the trip from England or they might not. So today we'll find out if we have any intact Easter eggs. I think perhaps everything in that box was sent from your mum, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is all from my mum. I don't know. She sent some stuff for Story for Easter. And actually it arrived really quickly.
Yeah.
It was supposed to arrive on the day after Easter, I think.
Yeah.
Got it 5 days before, so
Very
it
lucky.
was really quick.
Sometimes it comes within 2 weeks, sometimes it takes 3 weeks, so we got lucky. If you're wondering what the star Poppy's up to, she's eating a piece of pita bread that we brought her back from the Tipsy Parrot. Didn't we, Poppy? Hmm? Did you enjoy that? Did you leave any mess on the sofa? She's so smooth. I gave Poppy a wash the other day and I conditioned her, and now she feels like silk. How's your day been, Poppy? Why are you turning your head away from me? Hmm? Why are you not looking at me? Are you sad? Are you sad? Look who's heard the rustle. Straight away.
Yeah, sorry Poppy.
Nothing in there for you,
I think
Poppy.
it's all for Story. Look, gifts for Story.
Nothing exciting for us.
No, I don't think so.
It's always the case, isn't it? Grandkid gets all the good stuff. What have you got in your mouth now? Where'd that come from? Is that from before we left?
Yeah.
You haven't eaten your treat this whole time? You've been waiting for us? Oh, you cute dog. Come on then, you can have it now. A star. Yum. What's the verdict?
Who wants to see what an Easter egg that's travelled across the seas and the plains looks like?
Come on then. Oh my goodness.
There's the whole egg.
Oh no, the egg literally flattened out.
Yeah.
That's
That
crazy.
is like one of those choc bars, you know, the bark bars? Is that what they call them?
I don't know.
There it's like a flat slab and then they put different stuff on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to remelt it and make it into something.
Oh, we have Easter egg molds.
Yeah, we do have an Easter egg mould that we bought from...
Maybe we can make that back into an Easter egg.
We could try melting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could try melting it back into an egg shape. What about the other one, the bunny?
Benny the bunny looks...
So basically, don't bother.
Expectations versus reality.
That's funny. Maybe we could just make one big massive egg out of both of them.
Yeah, I'm going to have a little, but get creative with that and redo something with it.
I managed to smooth down modelling clay that you can bake in the oven and make it into a coffee tan. And it works. It took me a while to get it the right size. Check it out. Bought this clay from Lazada. Used it for Story's toy stuff, but it also works perfectly. I'm going to show you what an espresso looks like in this. There we go, look at that. Look how smooth that is. Out of the machine, that fits in my hand like this. Pretty cool, eh?
As well as the Easter package arriving, we also had some other deliveries. Some of our kind of pantry supplies. Even though it's still pouring with rain outside, the delivery driver still came. Box is a bit wet there, but we ordered some almond butter. This is mine and Jay's absolute favourite thing right now, almond butter. Really great cupboard staple. And then in here we've got a big order which has come from the 7 Grains company, which we found on Lazada. We've ordered from here a lot since we've been living on the island, and this is what's in here. So I haven't even looked yet. Tea. This is a really lovely tea, and it is quite difficult to find tea here. If you like black tea, or you know, just normal tea, or green tea, just straight green tea, then no problem. You can buy those kind of tea bags in the shops, any shop really. We don't really like black tea. We love herbal teas, like mint tea is my absolute favourite, and any kind of fruity teas like raspberry or almost called a strawberry again. Story loves strawberry tea, and it is really, really difficult to get. Some skinny rice, which is a new thing that we have discovered, and skinny noodles, which
made from mushroom
are here.
Extracts.
Yeah, konjac. Konjac? How do you pronounce it?
I'm not sure, but we used to
Konjac
order.
is an alcohol, isn't it?
Yeah. We used to get this pre-made, like in a vacuum pack, wet, and when you opened them, they stunk like mushrooms, and they weren't off because they were all like that. You know, everyone we ordered, and couldn't get on board with the taste. So we tried the dry version that you cook yourself like rice, and it's much more like rice. So if anyone is out there looking for like a kind of healthy version of a rice, like a rice alternative, this dry version is much better than the wet one.
Yes, and it turns out in the end, once it's cooked, I would say this packet here makes enough for about half a cup of cooked rice each.
It expands 4 times bigger than normal rice.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like a tiny amount.
Yeah, it is. It's only an 80-gram packet, and when you pour it into a rice cooker, you think, really? Is that it?
And it fills it up.
And you can also mix it with normal rice. So if you want to reduce the amount of rice you eat, this is one way of doing it. You kind of mix half and half.
I think if it's mixed, you wouldn't notice any difference in taste.
Yeah.
And it would really bulk up your meal. But Sacha and I have really cut down the amount of carbohydrates we're eating and the amount of rice that we've been eating. We were just going overboard with it for no reason, just because it was there. So that we wanted to try something else, and this is a good thing. At the same time, we have not tried these. It's the noodle version of the same thing. So it might be gross, or it might be really nice. We'll have to try it out and let you know.
So another thing that we've discovered is a mushroom soup. Jay bought this mushroom powder.
Yeah.
And it's made up of like 4 different mushrooms all ground up, and then you mix it with boiling water and it makes a kind of mushroomy broth. And we've been having that, and we add some tofu or some soy protein meats inside it as well, and it just makes a really quick and easy lunch.
Bean curd.
Bean curd, yum. Sounds really nice. So we thought these noodles would go in the soup, and kind of like a noodle soup type thing. The reason for the lowering the carbs, just health.
Yeah, health, age.
Jay kind of read a few things recently about sugar intake, and you know, we're at the very wrong end of 30 now.
Yeah.
Which I'm very upset about. And we have actually been eating a lot of rice since we've been in the Philippines. You know, rice is life. But my tummy doesn't really agree. So
Also, the rice that we get here on the island isn't great quality. So I felt we were just kind of dumping it in for no reason, just to like bulk up meals.
Bulk up meals.
Yeah.
We kind of lost our mindfulness with food and with dinners, and weren't really thinking about what we've been eating. And until we were, and then we were like, hang on a minute, we need to make some changes.
Yeah, I mean,
so yeah, here's a few changes that we are doing.
Ultimately, it does mostly come down to age. Like Sacha said, like when we get into our 40s, we're going to have to be even more conscious of what we eat.
Yeah.
So I'd like to get on top of things now, get into that kind of lifestyle adjustment. And it's been actually quite fun because you experiment with new foods and it refreshes your entire menu. You talk more about food. It becomes a subject rather than just something that you stick in your mouth at a certain time of day. So yeah, I enjoy doing stuff like that, mixing it up a bit and try out new things.
Yes. Right, so in here, skinny seasoning. There's a theme here. Everything's called skinny something or other.
I think it's Japanese theme.
So this is kind of an alternative to soy sauce. We actually haven't bought actual soy sauce for years, probably, because before this we've been buying this, which is coconut aminos from the Nutrifine store.
Yeah.
And we've been using this. It's a soy alternative, which means it's got like really low in sugar, salt and sugar, and it tastes really, really nice. It's actually made from coconut sap.
Yeah.
So this is a great alternative to soy sauce if you didn't want to have soy sauce for some reason. Again, here we go, calamansi puree. We've been buying this for ages as well. It's just really intense calamansi juice, which is like a kind of lemon or lime juice. And we add this into our curries. Sometimes we just put it into some hot water like a tea, and it's really cleansing.
Vitamin C as well.
Yeah, and vegetable stock cubes. This is something you cannot find on Siargao Island.
Even in Manila, I struggle to find vegetable stock.
Vegetable stock just doesn't exist. So, and we use this as well. Like if we make a soup, I make pumpkin soup quite a lot, and we put vegetable stock in that, which is just this. This is the kind of the best one that we've found. And yeah, you can't buy stock like that on the island. So this is kind of our pantry restock. So living on an island in the middle of the Philippines, this is what you have to do. You have to just find a really good couple of shops online and order everything in. We've actually got some peanut butter as well coming, which we thought was going to arrive today, but it hasn't done. hopefully tomorrow, but we've got the almond butter to keep us going. Side note, this was the almond butter box.
What?
Has come from Manila, the S&R store in Manila. Look how much bubble wrap they use to deliver 2 jars of almond butter. Crazy.
That's ludicrous. All of our food orders are done about 5 days to 10 days in advance, just to allow for delivery time and like holidays, like it's Holy Week coming up, so we had to order stuff in beforehand.
Yeah.
So you got to prepare for that as well. Make sure you know you're going to have your stock before you need it.
Yes.
And also we've found a tofu supplier, which is something that we've been struggling to find on this island after the storm.
We're picking it up tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're excited.
He actually works for the Surigao Green Artisans, which is the people that make the bespoke furniture on the island, and he makes tofu as a side hustle. So I was like, send me like 14 blocks, I'll come and pick it up tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we're going to try out his tofu, change the menu a bit this week, and we just love tofu and it's hard to get.
We eat a lot of it. I probably could make it myself, but I've never tried. I don't have the right equipment. You know, you have to have a cheesecloth and a tofu press, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it.
We haven't got time for that. That's like retired life. Like once we start like homesteading in the future, then we can start pickling our own foods.
I think I could. You don't pickle it, but I think I could make it.
No, not tofu. I'm talking about other things.
Oh.
Like you can make your tofu. We can also get on the old pickled vegetables, make sauerkraut, kimchi, all that. But it's a long old process.
I did make kimchi once.
You did.
It was nice.
Once again, guys, huge thank you for everybody who has been subscribing to Poppy, our dog's channel, before the first video has even gone online. Looking forward to Saturday when we can release that video.
Yes, and we will be there watching it along with you.
Yes.
We're going to set up a premiere. Oh, you've already done that?
Yeah, and I set up
it's
the
already
premiere.
set up. So we're going to sit there and we're going to watch it alongside with you.
Yeah, links are in the description and in the top comment. Go click it, go subscribe. It's going to be fun. And we're going to be producing lots of Poppy the dog content for you very soon. Hope you enjoyed today's vlog, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.